Well, right now, there are many people who feel alone for so many reasons. Some may have a hard time finding friends, that connection, the group. That's why we have Allie Chandler with West Michigan Social Club, a group that helps people connect with new friends and find that support. Thank you for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Really exciting what you're doing. Tell us a little bit more about the West Michigan Social Club and how it all got started.
Yeah, so I grew up in West Michigan. I moved to California for about 10 years, and I just expected when I moved back that it would be, jump in with my friends from high school, from college, and everything would be fine. But I found a lot of them had friends in, new friend groups, or they had new kids in the family, and they just didn't have the time to really hang out. So I created a small group on Facebook called the West Michigan Social Club, and I just invited maybe like 20 of my friends to join. I was thinking like, we'll do themed parties or charcuterie nights and things like that, and I decided to open it up to the public, and we somehow, certain weeks we were growing by 1,000 members a week, so we have about 17,000 now in our Facebook group, and it continues growing.
And it's only been around for like a year and a half, you
said,
right?
A year and a half, yeah.
Wow, 17,000 members.
Yes.
Wow. It's a need, right? People are longing for that connection.
Absolutely.
And there are just so many groups, too many to name, but just highlight some of them.
Yeah, so we have a lot of subgroups in the club. So there's one of my favorites is the Divorced and Tired Parents. They do a lot of brunches weekly and just kind of relate on that level. We have Millennial Women's Dinners every month. We have a really big Gen X women group and following. We even have events for people who are shy and socially awkward. So if you're someone who's like, I can't imagine showing up, with thousands of people, I can't do that, we actually have a little subgroup for you. So it's really anything. Men's mental health, we have people who love hiking, happy hours, cooking. So it's honestly all ages from 18 to 70s. We have some members up in their 70s too.
And Allie, there are so many testimonials, right? What are you hearing from people about how this group has helped them?
Yeah, so we have a lot of people who found actually partners in the group who were tired of online dating and just were out doing events that we have hosted, naturally met someone organically, which we love. We actually just had a couple get engaged, which was super exciting. And yeah, we just have, things for all ages. And I think a couple of the other testimonials that really moved me were people that have come from other states and just really wanted to find a friend group here, people that are new to the area, people that are grieving. We had a really cool testimonial from someone who lost her mom, and she just found a great community here in West Michigan Social Club.
Yeah. Any words of encouragement, for people, because it may be hard, it can be hard, right?
Yeah.
To go meet up with strangers, people you don't know. You really step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, you do, yeah. And I would say one thing we do well is welcome new members. So typically on events on Facebook, we have veterans and people who have been around for a while post a selfie of themselves that day. And if you're nervous to show up, or if you just want someone to talk to during that event, come up to me. We'll usually have 10 or so people who volunteer to be sort of that safe person for someone who's feeling anxious. But I will say, and if you join the group, we always get posts that are like, I was just watching from, the background for a while, and I was, not wanting to go out and put myself at that risk. But then once they do, they find their community within a couple of events. So it's totally worth the risk. We're all super accepting, super loving. That's a big part of the community, is we want to affirm everyone. So it's come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Everyone's accepted. It's a super inclusive environment. And if you're at a new event you've never been to, just go up to anyone and say, it's my first event. I'm nervous. And they'll take you under their wing and you'll be just fine.
Because there may be a lot of people right now who are feeling alone, especially with the holidays coming up, right? What do you want them to know?
I think it's great if you can, take that risk and just know that you're falling into a really soft and loving community. We actually do a lot of holiday events for people that might not have somewhere to go. So we'll do like Friendsgivings, or I'm trying to plan actually a silent disco party, a white elephant party for people that might not have family to celebrate with for the holidays. So we have found people have found their family in the group. So if you're someone that's struggling with the holidays, just check out the events we have going on and know that you can find your community that way.
And so many events going on, like every week, right?
Yeah, there's so many. There's about 15 a week, I would say, 15 to 20.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, keep it up, Allie.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.